Hi, in this video we're going to cover entering prepayments in the fmAccounting link file and pushing those to Xero and then subsequently allocating those to an invoice. Now here's a contact in my file, and you can see they have no previous invoices. They've got no bills. If we go to their financial details and update their balances, you can see that there's no accounts receivable outstanding or accounts payable outstanding. So let's say we've done some work for this customer and they've given us a prepayment up front, but we haven't actually got to the stage where we've issued them an invoice. So now we can go to the Prepayments tab and just capture that prepayment and record that and push it to Xero. So we'll select the bank account that the money's been deposited into, and just like an invoice, we can enter one or more line items to record the details for this payment. So I'm going to put it under development work, and we'll say it was a quantity of 3. We'll say we've received $2,145 including tax from the customer. So let's allocate that. Let's upload that prepayment to Xero. So we'll click the push to Xero button, and that's going to upload that prepayment. So that prepayment's now sitting in Xero and just waiting to be allocated to one or more invoices in the future. So let's jump back to that contact, and now we've done some work and now we're ready to issue them an invoice. So we'll create a new invoice, add some line items. We'll do some development work. We'll say it was quantity of 10, just over $7,000. So now we can push this invoice to Xero. So we have to upload the invoice to Xero first before we can allocate a prepayment to it, obviously. And I'm just going to copy that invoice ID, so it's IV2008. Now I could actually create a new prepayment from this screen, but I've already created the prepayment, so I'm just going to jump back to the contact, go to their prepayments and into their prepayment, and you can see that prepayment has a remaining credit of the full amount, $2,145. So I'm going to enter an allocation. So I'm going to paste in the invoice number, and it looks up the details. I'm going to allocate, so let's allocate $1,500 to that invoice. So I'm now going to push that prepayment back to Xero, and this time it's going to allocate it, and now we can see that we have a remaining credit of $645. So if I jump over to that invoice, you can see that its amount owing is still $5,650, so it's less the total prepayments, which is $1,500. Now the other thing you can do with prepayment is you might need to refund the prepayment, or you might need to refund a part of the amount of the prepayment. So let's go back to that prepayment, and let's say we want to refund the remaining credit of $645 for whatever reason. Let's click on the Refunds tab, and we'll click Add Refund, and we're basically making a payment here, so it's very similar to an invoice payment. We can put in a reference, and we'll do the full amount, and we'll just click Upload, and that's going to refund the balance, so that prepayment now has a remaining credit of 0. So that's how easy it is to enter a prepayment, upload it to Xero and allocate it to one or more invoices, all from the fmAccounting link file. Thank you.